Have you ever experienced that disorienting yet magnificent moment when the foundations of your reality begin to shift? That instant when you sense something profound awakening within you, a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe that can't be unlearned. Spiritual awakening resembles not a straight highway but a DNA spiral, uniquely yours, with no standardized map to follow. Some of us circle through certain stages repeatedly, others leap forward, skipping phases entirely, each journey custom designed for our soul's evolution. Yet despite these individual variations, common elements connect our experiences on this sacred path. I'd like to guide you through the 5 stages of spiritual awakening today, offering insights that might illuminate your current position and the terrain that potentially lies ahead. These signposts have been invaluable companions on my own journey. Perhaps they'll serve as helpful reference points on yours as well. At the unconsciousness stage, our collective starting point, we exist completely immersed in ego identification. Imagine being born into a dark room, never knowing light exists. Your thoughts and emotions govern your reality without your awareness of their influence. And you believe these mental patterns represent your true identity. The ego maintains such a complete grip that no separation exists between your authentic self and your subjective experience. In this phase, you react to life's circumstances rather than consciously creating your experience. When events don't unfold according to expectations, defensiveness, anger, or negativity emerge automatically, like pre-programmed responses you can't override. Life seems to happen to you rather than through you, with each challenging experience reinforcing the belief that you lack agency in your own story. Your personal narrative, the interpretation of your experiences and who you believe yourself to be, becomes both your identity and your limitation. The most challenging aspect of this stage is the inability to perceive others clearly. Everything gets filtered through the lens of your own projections, past experiences, and unhealed wounds, like watching the world through a mirror that primarily reflects your own face. This unconsciousness represents our universal starting point, where the boundaries between self and world remain undefined, creating the perfect conditions for eventual awakening. As consciousness begins expanding, you encounter the profound catalyst known as ego death. Despite its intimidating name, this represents not an ending but a liberation. This phase involves the dismantling of your constructed identity, all those labels you've accumulated, career titles, relationship roles, personality traits, belief systems, subjected to questioning and reevaluation. During ego death, the mental constructs you've built around existence, spirituality, and meaning undergo a thorough clearing. Imagine a house where all the furniture, arranged precisely how you've always known it, suddenly disappears, revealing the spacious architecture that was always present beneath the clutter. What emerges from this clearing is precious internal space, a separation between your subjective experience and the consciousness witnessing that experience. You begin to recognize the revolutionary truth that you are not merely your thoughts or emotions. You are the awareness experiencing them, the observer within you. The quiet witness that has been present throughout your entire life steps into recognition. This understanding that your ego represents a construct formed through conditioning, rather than your essential nature, opens the doorway to genuine freedom. Like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, ego death allows you to shed limiting self-conceptions to discover the expansive awareness that was always present beneath the surface. Though potentially disorienting or even frightening, this release creates the necessary conditions for authentic discovery and growth. Following ego death, you naturally progress into the search phase, where your awakening soul hungers for deeper understanding. This stage transforms you into a spiritual explorer, eagerly seeking what different traditions might call truth, enlightenment, or awakening. During this exhilarating period, you might find yourself drawn to spiritual literature, seeking wisdom from teachers who have walked this path before you, and absorbing transformative ideas through various media. Your quest stems from heart-centered questions. Who am I beyond my personality? Why have I incarnated into this particular life? What greater purpose might my existence serve? What lies beyond the material world we perceive through our senses? This search transcends intellectual curiosity into soul-deep yearning. You might explore practices like meditation, contemplation, prayer, or channeling as pathways to higher understanding. Each resonant teaching brings a lightness to your being, those precious moments when something aligns perfectly with your inner knowing, creating an unmistakable sense of recognition. The search resembles falling in love, with mystery, with possibility, with the process of discovery itself. You gather insights like treasures, each one illuminating another facet of existence, while simultaneously revealing how much more remains to be discovered. This stage combines excitement and humility as you expand your understanding, while recognizing the vastness of what remains unknown. As your spiritual journey deepens, you reach the transformative milestone of authentic self-emergence. Here, the person you've always been beneath layers of social conditioning begins to shine through with unstoppable momentum. The facades and masks you've worn throughout life, often without consciously choosing them, crack and dissolve through the sheer impossibility of maintaining pretense. Pretending becomes not just difficult, but almost physically uncomfortable. Have you experienced that strange tension when engaging in conversations or activities that no longer align with your evolving truth? That discomfort signals your authentic self pushing to be expressed. This emergence often reveals aspects of your essence that existed before society's expectations shaped your behavior. Perhaps the natural creativity, uninhibited joy, or intuitive wisdom you embodied as a child returns, now integrated with adult discernment and perspective. During this revolutionary stage, you develop heightened sensitivity to what genuinely resonates with your soul. Relationships that once seemed satisfactory might suddenly feel energetically draining if they lack authenticity. Career paths previously followed without question may become unbearable if they conflict with your emerging values. Your genuine voice grows stronger, refusing compromise or suppression, often necessitating significant external changes in your life circumstances. This period typically involves major transitions, careers redirected, relationships transformed or released, living environments altered. It resembles a powerful storm moving through your life, disruptive yet ultimately cleansing and revitalizing. The emergence isn't solely external. Internal landscapes undergo equally dramatic transformations as old emotional wounds and unprocessed experiences surface for acknowledgement and release. You might experience emotional fluctuations as part of this necessary purging process. Physically, your body may manifest various ascension symptoms as it adjusts to higher frequencies, from heightened sensory perception to vivid dreams, spontaneous insights, and multidimensional awareness. These experiences signal your expanding consciousness, embracing greater aspects of reality than previously accessible. In the culminating stage of spiritual awakening, you transition into living a life of alignment, where inner truth and outer expression achieve harmony, and connection extends from personal to universal. This transcends even authenticity to embrace profound integration with all dimensions of existence. Living aligned means establishing a compassionate relationship with your complete self, honoring body, mind, emotions, and spirit as aspects of your wholeness. You embrace limitations with gentle understanding, rather than frustration, and accept imperfections as essential elements of your unique expression. Self-compassion transforms from aspiration to natural state of being. This alignment naturally extends to relationships with others. Having embraced your authentic nature, you develop genuine compassion for others' limitations and struggles. You recognize each person navigates their unique journey with the awareness currently available to them. This perspective liberates you from judgment while fostering deeper connection. You become for yourself the nurturing presence you might have always needed, cultivating unconditional self-acceptance that naturally radiates outward toward others. Your alignment expands beyond human relationships to encompass connection with all life, the interconnectedness with nature, the wisdom of trees, the sentience of animals, the consciousness within seemingly inanimate objects, becomes lived experience rather than intellectual concept. You might discover yourself in wordless communion with a mountain landscape, or feeling the ancient stories held within stone. While embracing light, you also acknowledge shadow aspects with equanimity, understanding that all elements contribute to the completeness of existence. Has this exploration of spiritual awakening resonated with your experience? Perhaps you've recognized where you currently stand on this journey, or gained clarity about phases you've already traversed. If these insights have illuminated something within you, consider sharing this message with someone who might benefit from similar understanding. Your experiences along this path contain wisdom worth sharing. What stage has presented the greatest challenges or revelations for you? Until we connect again, remember that your awakening unfolds in perfect divine timing, exactly as your soul requires.